Hi everyone, my name is Christy and I'm the high school librarian at the Indian Trails Public Library. Thank you so much for joining us for Clay Pot Snowman. Hopefully you guys have picked up a kit from the library by now. If you haven't, make sure you do that soon because we won't have them for much longer. I'm going to show you what we're making today. So this is what the end goal looks like. Something that kind of looks like this. Yours might look a little different depending on some colors or some choices you make, but basically that's what we're going for. So let's get started, shall we? Okay, so this is everything you should have received in your kit that you picked up from the library. You should have received a couple terracotta pots, a couple pom-pom balls, paintbrush, some washi tape that's mainly blue, some ribbon, a black marker, red paint and white paint, and some glue. The glue and paint are labeled both glue and paint, but they're both white, so make sure that the paint is in a thicker but smaller cup, where the glue is in a thinner but wider cup. So if you can see, this one's a little bit taller. And the only other thing you'll need that the library hasn't provided is scissors. And other than that, that's all you need. So the first thing we need to do to make our snowman is we need to paint the terracotta pot white. You only need to paint it white from the top to this lip because we're going to put washi tape around the bottom, and the paint will make it harder to stick to. So make sure you don't paint the bottom lip. So like this part, white. Also with this, less is more. If you like really put a ton on right away, it's going to take forever to dry. So thin but quick strokes will actually make it go a lot faster. And then don't forget to paint the top of it too. Okay, so once your terracotta pot is painted white from the lip up, we need to add the washi tape around the rim. And this is kind of a tricky part. So don't be afraid if it's a little wonky. It looks okay in the grand scheme of things. But you're going to want to put the washi tape on an angle like that. And then as it wraps around, you want to press the washi tape down, which is going to cause some folding. I'll show you what I mean when I'm a little bit closer to being done. But if it isn't going on perfectly smooth, that's okay. Okay, so what I mean is there's bumps in this, but it still looks okay. Some of the washi tape, the little folded wonky, and that's because the terracotta pot is at an angle. It's not perfectly cylinder. It's angled in, and so the washi tape is trying to fit on like it's perfectly cylinder, but that's okay. It still looks super cute. So now that we have that done, our next step is to create the cheeks. And let me show you what I mean. If you can see, nope, can't really see, but he has cute little pink cheeks here and here. And you can use the color pink or you can use the color red. Everyone has red in their kit, but if you want to make some pink, I just took the lid of the white and I'm going to add just a smidgen of the red. You don't need a lot of pink. You can just kind of mix that all together. And the more pink you want, make sure you add more white than red. If you want redder cheeks, add more red than white. So there we go. So now that we have the color pink that we like, the next step is going to be to add the cheeks. And my little tip to that is take a pom-pom of a color you don't want to use for the earmuffs here. So take an extra one and kind of dunk it in. So it has some pink on it. And then you figure out where you want your face to be and boop. Add a little cheek mark there, little cheek mark there. And there he goes. He has his cute little chubby cheeks, which is perfect and adorable. Now, the next thing we're going to want to do is glue the earmuffs down. So the first thing you need to do is create the, I guess, headband connecting the two pom-poms. And so you're going to use your ribbon for this. You should have new ribbon, so you might need to like cut it free like this. Boop. And just kind of give a loose measurement to how loopy you want yours to be. Oh, that looks about right. That looks good. At this point, you might need to quickly kind of just dab off your paintbrush. It doesn't need to be like spot dry, but just a little bit might be helpful. And you're gonna take your paintbrush and coat the bottom in some glue and then stick it on. And then coat this in some glue as well. This is definitely the hardest part. And then you hold it and you wait for it to dry. It could take a little bit, so we'll come back with that. Okay, so now that our headband is in place, we are gonna grab two pom-poms that we want to serve as the earmuffs. And once again, grab our glue. This is paint. grab our glue and be just generous with it. Press it on, hold it. This also might take a little bit. And once again, generous amounts. So once we're here, we're almost done. The last thing we need to do is draw on the face. And the drier the paint is for this, the easier it's going to be. Also, what tends to happen is the paint tends to clog up the actual ink part, the writing part of the pen. So if that happens, don't be afraid to scribble on a piece of paper until you got the paint off. But yeah, you're just gonna make 2 little eyeballs. See, they're not coming off super dark. So I'm gonna take a little notepad, scribble so I like it. And then I'm going to do kind of a goofy face. And there we go. I don't know if you can see it, but it has a little face on it. And this is our finished product. So cute, so easy. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I hope you learned something. I hope you had some fun. If you have any pictures, feel free to come by the Adult Services desk and show them to me. I'd love to see them. Thank you so much and see you soon.